Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Dispatch. I'm Amy Rose now with KDHE's Office of Communications. Today I'm out here at beautiful Lake Shawnee to catch up with Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks and Tourism Game Warden and Boat Enforcement Specialist Eric Deneault to learn a little bit about life jacket safety.
Life jackets can be useful in many areas. One of the big areas that I think about is boating or swimming, simply fishing along the shoreline on a dock, similar to what we're on now, where the water is above your head. It's always a useful thing to put a life jacket on, especially when we're talking about kids. Kids can get clumsy, they fall off of docks, they fall off of boats. A simple life jacket will save a lot of grief and make something that could be a tragic event more of a funny event. There's a lot of different kinds of life jackets, and one of the more important things to do with life jackets is to make sure that you wear it correctly. When you put on a life jacket, you need to make sure that it is a good, usable life jacket and that it fits you. Also make sure the straps are in good working order and that you fasten the straps. When you fasten the straps, make sure that they're snug enough that the life jacket cannot come off and slip off if you would happen to fall in the water. And make sure that it's rated for the right size and make sure it's comfortable. If it's not a comfortable life jacket, it's something that you won't wear, and if you don't wear it, they're not useful. Nationwide, 78% of all boating fatalities were drownings. And then you look at the amount of people that drowned of those boating fatalities, it was over 80% were not wearing a life jacket. A very simple fix would have been to put on a simple life jacket, would have saved a lot of lives.
Now we're going to head back over to KDHE headquarters to catch up with Lindsey Webb with our Bureau of Epidemiology and Public Health Informatics to learn about swimming safety and how you can keep yourself and loved ones from becoming ill while enjoying the water.
Recreational water illness refers to illness caused by exposure to water that's been contaminated with germs or chemicals. Exposure to contaminated water can cause a variety of problems, including gastrointestinal illness like vomiting or diarrhea, respiratory illnesses like pneumonia, ear, skin, or eye infections, and even neurological symptoms. Pretty much any kind of recreational water can become contaminated. Swimming pools, water parks, and splash pads can become contaminated with fecal matter from swimmers. Even a very small amount of fecal matter can contain millions of disease-causing germs, and swallowing just a tiny amount of contaminated water can be enough to cause illness. The most commonly reported recreational water illness is diarrhea, which can be caused by germs like crypto, giardia, norovirus, shigatoxin-producing E. coli, and many others. These germs can be found in feces and can cause illness when swallowed. Other illnesses can be caused by germs that live naturally in the water or soil in the environment, and these germs can multiply and cause illness when people breathe in water droplets or have contact with contaminated water. Children, pregnant women, and people with weakened immune systems may be more susceptible to these illnesses and may be more likely to get sick. Chlorine in treated recreational water can help to make water safer for swimmers, but it takes time for chlorine to kill germs. So swimmers who are in the water when germs are introduced can become exposed before the chlorine has time to work. Some germs, like crypto, are extremely chlorine tolerant and can live for days even in recommended pH and disinfectant levels in swimming pools. The guideline is every hour, everyone out. In addition to reapplying sunscreen and making sure you stay hydrated, you can take this chance to take kids on bathroom breaks and to check diapers. Remember to change diapers in the bathroom or in a diaper changing area rather than poolside to keep germs away from the water. So first, if you're ill or you've recently been ill, stay out of the water. Secondly, to keep dirt and bodily fluids out of the water, shower before you get in the pool and get out of the pool to go to the bathroom. And third, if at all possible, avoid swallowing any water.
Thank you so much for joining us on The Dispatch today. And a huge thank you to Eric from the Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks and Tourism and Lindsey with our Bureau of Epidemiology and Public Health Informatics. So thanks again for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode.